Yo, what is up everybody? In today's video, I'm showing you guys how to completely AFK the new tower defense event in Pet Simulator 99 and farm tons of HUGES and maybe even get a Titanic nuclear dominus without touching your PC. And this method is extremely beginner friendly and only requires you to have the first world finished so that you can unlock the infinity mode, which is all you need to start farming 24/7. Now, the update has been out for 4 days now, and honestly, it is super easy to get HUGES right now, and I even made a video showing how to get a ton of them fast. But today, I'm showing you guys how to automate the grind with the macro method so you can get rich while you sleep. But before we jump in, I gotta let you know, I've got daily huge giveaways happening in the Discord server, so if you want a free HUGE, wanna chat with the community or even talk with me directly, make sure to join. The link is in the description. If more people keep joining and being active, I will keep doing daily giveaways. With that said, let's just get into it. So there we are. So first off, you're gonna need to download a free app called TinyTask. I've linked it down below in the description. This tool is fundamental because you won't be able to macro without it. Once you have downloaded it, open it up and head into preferences. What you wanna do next is just set your hotkeys to F8. Basically, I always set the recording hotkey to F8 and change it whenever I'm done recording, just so that I can change the playback hotkey to F8 once again. This part is super important. Make sure to start in the normal Pet Simulator 99 world before you load into the tower defense event right here. Why? Because if you accidentally rotate your camera like this, the macro might break. So once you are in the events, make sure to don't touch anything yet. Another thing that will make your life way easier for you is just to unequip your pets like me. Next, just hit F8 to start recording and then slowly walk over to the play section. Then what you wanna do is don't use your mouse wheel because this might glitch out the macro. Just scroll down with your mouse with the scrolling bar right here. Then click on play. And the first thing that you want to do as soon as you join the infinity mode is just go over to the settings and disable the tower VFX setting. But you should do this before recording the macro because it will always click around in the settings in the macro. So you don't want to do this while recording the macro, you want to do this earlier on. So here's the only downside for now. You can't move your camera at all during the macro or it would ruin the whole loop. So just make sure your camera is positioned like that before starting and then don't touch it again. So first thing you want to do is just place down some of your towers. I love to use the Frostbite Griffin because it is just so OP, but in the future I might just upgrade to a TNT Capybara or just something else. So as you see right here, I'm not moving my camera, I'm just walking like that. I know it sucks, but it is only for the recording part. Now we can click on start the round and then we can see the first enemies coming in and we can just start placing and just playing the game like normally. But another thing that you guys should keep in mind is just leave more space between the towers. I didn't really do it correctly right here. Just let me disable the tower VFX just so that we can see better what we are doing, but you guys should have done this before the recording, just keep in mind. Also, you guys do not want to build too close to this pathway right here, just so that something like this doesn't happen if the macro breaks. Next thing you want to do is just to keep your movements slow and simple, and with this I mean your mouse movements, since these are the most important ones. And the simpler the recording is, the more consistent your macro will be at the end. Just keep this in mind and you'll be good to go. Also, try to make use of the 2x speed button over here, because this will make your life just way easier. It will just boost the speed that you are running through the waves and ultimately earn you more HUGES and rewards. And as you see, I'm just upgrading all of my towers for now, and once the game progresses even more, I'm gonna be working on moving a few of the towers more to the back and also maxing out the placing limit and just maxing out the upgrades on my towers as well. You just want to play the game like normally, try to get to the furthest wave because this is gonna be the wave that you are gonna reach the whole time with the macro. So it looks like as if I'm not gonna make this wave and we will lose, but it's extremely close, and there we go. So what we want to do next is just to wait a few more seconds, I don't know, 30 seconds, something like that, because there will definitely be some differences between the different rounds that the macro will play. So let's just wait a little bit more, and then after a little bit of waiting, we will just click on lobby. And yeah, there we are. This is the whole run, and now we can stop the recording and change the recording hotkey back to nothing and the playback hotkey to F8, and there we go. We can basically AFK forever. Just play back your macro and your character will auto start the infinity mode, place towers, and just repeat. And if you keep this running overnight, you will just wake up to a ton of gifts, HUGES, and maybe even a Titanic. So it's not perfect, but it works, and it is way better than doing nothing. So if you have any suggestions on how to improve the method, just let me know in the comments down below. Well, that is it for this video. I spent a few hours brainstorming and trying to get this macro method to work. So if it helped you out, please drop a sub, because we're getting super close to 10,000 subscribers and I would really appreciate that support. Also, don't forget to join the Discord. I'd love to see you there. We've got giveaways, chill people to hang with, and more stuff coming soon. Thanks for watching and goodbye.